All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? You see the question that's on your screen. I don't know how much background information I have to give you, but we're doing some very loaded debates on my platform right now. This is some serious, deep stuff that we're talking about right now. Look, two legends are on your screen. Kobe Bean Bryant, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Who was a better overall basketball player at their apex of the two? So what I want to do is first set off the disclaimer. Kobe Bryant would acknowledge today that most of his game, most of his moves, a lot of what he studied as a basketball player came from his admiration and respect of Michael Jordan. He would never not admit that, right? Like Kobe always paid homage to Michael Jordan. And I do believe that this conversation is a tad bit difficult because Kobe Bryant mimicked so much of what Michael Jordan represented. All right. So I want to get the elephant out of the room. Who had a better career? I know Kobe Bryant finished with more points overall than Mike, right? I know Kobe Bryant technically made it to more NBA Finals appearances than Michael Jordan. Was probably on more relevant teams than Michael Jordan was on. Right? But I'm going to just keep it 100% factual. To me, Mike's career is better because it's just more magical. It's more ghost worthy, right? This dude went, when he got to the finals finally after a couple pitfalls, he never lost. Never even went to a game 7. And when you look back and you think magic and you think best ever, that's why Michael Jordan name comes up in the conversation, because he ain't play with dudes in the NBA Finals. If he got to the big game, he ain't play around. And I think a couple times in Kobe Bryant's career, he should have cashed in on championships. I'm going to be honest. 2004, I believe, that was the year that the Los Angeles Lakers had went out and got Karl Malone. They went out and got Gary Payton alongside Kobe and Shaq. They lost to a Detroit Pistons team that turned out to be a really good ball club. But let's be honest. If you have Kobe and Shaq already in his prime and Kobe getting close to entering his prime, you got to deliver on that. Michael Jordan didn't even go to a game 7. If I'm not mistaken, the Pistons got rid of the Lakers in 5 games. That's a blemish on Kobe's career, in my opinion. And anything after that, again, is up for debate in regards to blemishes on Kobe's career. I mean, the dude was consistently a scorer for longer. He put up buckets in the league than Mike did. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, Kobe was around longer. It felt like we got more of Kobe Bryant than we got of Michael Jordan in regards to being in the spotlight. And Mike was a great all-time. Like, he was probably the greatest, you know. But Kobe was around year after year after year. Probably after the 01 season, he stepped into a big spot with that Los Angeles Lakers ball club. And Kobe does need to be committed on that. Now, in regards to this who's better conversation, because I think Mike had the overall better career. Whew, this is tough, man. Because look, if you're talking three-point shot, Kobe Bryant had a better three-point shot than Michael Jordan. That's a fact. But I think Michael Jordan, though he might have had less skills than Kobe, I think Kobe had more skills than Mike. In my opinion, I think Kobe mastered more things than Mike. The things that Mike were great at, he was the best ever to do it. Like his fadeaway, he's probably the best to ever do it with the fadeaway. And Kobe Bryant has a phenomenal fadeaway, right? But Mike's fadeaway is just different. Like mastering the art of clutch baskets. Kobe had a lot of clutch baskets. If we go through the list, he might have had more go-ahead game winners than a Michael Jordan. But we remember Mike's much more. He did them on bigger stages. Mike was more efficient than Kobe in those go-ahead baskets. Like, I just think this conversation between Kobe and Mike, it's unfair to both parties because Kobe copied so much out of Mike. And nobody's pissed at somebody for copying the greatest of all time, right? When you're a fan, you're a fan, no matter if you play the sport or not. But I just can't. I got to give my check mark, man. Got to give my check mark to Michael Jordan. And I know I brought up a good conversation for Kobe. Like I said, he was a better three-point shooter than Mike. I mean, many would argue Kobe did more things in the post than Mike. To me, Kobe was in his prime longer than Mike. Mike, in that Washington year, I think Kobe had a better year around the age of 32, 33 than Mike's Washington year. I just, look, man, the facts are the facts. Kobe Bryant never hit his apex like Mike did. Nah, he never hit it. He never hit it. I love both of these guys. I really love Kobe. I'm a Kobe guy. Love me some Kobe. Never hit his apex like Mike did. And that's where this conversation ends. My check mark goes to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But please, you tell me in the comment box below. This is a really, really tough debate, man. I just got emotional doing this video. Who's a better overall, like who's better? Who's better at their apex? I think we're all acknowledging that Mike had a better career than Kobe's because of the 6 rings, being undefeated in the finals. Those are things you just can't even debate. But who was better at their apex, in the top of their prime? Who was better? The cream of the crop. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. I want to know your opinions on this very, very good NBA debate. Thank y'all for the time, loves. Put out, don't take it for granted. Whew, I'm stressing over here. I'm sweating and all type of stuff. Who was better? I'm giving my check mark to Michael Jordan. Tell me where you give your check mark to. No pun intended, because both of these guys are Nike clients. Never mind. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.